Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. It's your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we have a multi-day severe weather event developing in earnest beginning tomorrow. We still have some impactful weather to talk about across the U.S. today. We'll start off in the Northeast, where behind our severe weather yesterday in the Mid-Atlantic states in the Northeast, we are getting a little bit of some rain and some snow mixing in, especially for the western and the northern sides of New York, portions of Vermont, New Hampshire. Now, temperatures are above freezing, so not a lot of this is even sticking to the ground. Enhanced satellite imagery shows you again that area of low pressure. We're on the back side of it now, so these are north winds. And feels like temperatures for the most part in this area have been in the 20s and 30s, even down towards New York City. So it's been a very chilly day there with a northerly breeze. No reason to show you the wind chill values in the southeast. It's absolutely gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky. Atlanta, Georgia today, right around room temperature. Tampa, Florida getting up to 83 degrees. Interesting weather in the southern plains. Developing storms right now. If we're going to get some stronger severe storms, it's going to be in portions of the southern plains later this afternoon. Temperatures right now 80s and 90s. But the other big note here is when I bring on the dew points, you're going to see that there's a sharp dry line that's developing here. Let me bring those values on for you right now. So you see, dew points are in the 20s and 30s out west, but 50s and 60s east. And along that sharpening dry line is where we're going to have those thunderstorms beginning to develop. Now, at this point in time, they're very spotty in nature, but down the road later today, I'll put on the risk from the SPC. It's just a 1 out of 5, or the marginal risk from Omaha back down towards Wichita, across the I-35 corridor in the northern Oklahoma, and out west towards Woodward, Oklahoma as well. Generalized thunderstorms kind of around those areas. The other big story is the winds. They're cranking out of the south or southwest, 30, 40 miles an hour there across I-35. But the strongest winds are actually in New Mexico right now. Santa Fe towards Albuquerque, some 30, 40, and even 60 mile an hour wind gusts. There are some high winded warnings because of that. To the north, temperatures are very mild. Western Great Lakes, northern plains, except when you get into big sky country. We've got a developing snowstorm here across, I-15, eventually down towards I-94 and I-90. We're talking about 5 to 10 inches of snow for portions of Montana coming up in just the next 24 hours, and I'll show you that in a second. It's been a beautiful day along the Pacific coastline. A few showers inland east of I-5 in California, throughout portions of Nevada as well. Even a few lightning strikes here, but temperatures are actually quite lovely. When we take a look at the advisories that are into play, these are actually some frost advisories with the colder air sinking back down to the mid-Atlantic states and the Ohio Valley. Here's your high wind warnings again for the Santa Fe area, just to kind of give you a flavor of the winds they expect to see. 30 to 40 mile an hour winds with some 60 mile an hour gusts. Now let's talk about the snow that we're going to have through portions of Montana and Wyoming. Near the Billings area, it is a winter storm warning. 5 to 10 inches of snow in this area, and some wind gusts that will be approaching 40 miles an hour. I'm going to click that one more time, and hopefully that will pop on. There it is, 5 to 10 inches of snow and those 40 mile an hour winds. So again, the risk for severe storms for today is very, very marginal. But starting tomorrow, we're going to start to see this potent storm system in that deep area of low pressure coming out of the northern side of the Intermountain West, tapping into the moisture-laden air in the southern plains, and the clash of those two is going to fire off our opportunity for some severe storms. Now, again, the remainder of today, this system is just going to race across Kansas and into Missouri. I'm going to kind of stair-step that to you, and could get on the stronger side overnight and tomorrow morning into places like Kansas City and St. Louis, and eventually towards Springfield, Illinois, back down towards Cape Girardeau, and even towards Memphis, Tennessee. That's kind of the first batch of the stronger storms. Notice the snow, again, flying through portions of Montana as well. Then into the northern plains and the western Great Lakes, we're going to get some nastier storms developing there for portions of Minnesota and Wisconsin, and eventually these storms will drop back down to the south and to the west. So it is the plains and the Midwest over the next couple days that have the opportunity for some heavier snow, and then those severe storms that could be racing their way in. And outside of the severe weather threat, just a good chance overall for showers and storms and some heavier rain. Tomorrow's chance is Omaha, the southern sides of Minnesota, basically all of Iowa, the northern sides of Missouri as well. And then a couple days out, it's more of an elongated area that goes all the way down from Abilene, Texas, all the way up into the southern sides of Michigan. So places like St. Louis and Oklahoma City and Indianapolis and the Chicago area under that slight risk. a 2 out of 5, but it could go higher. You never know. Maybe we get into that enhanced risk as well. Total rainfall is going to be significant in these areas. Look at the St. Louis area here. And again, just to show you guys the amount of rain that could be falling, you're looking at maybe 5 or 6 inches of rain along that line, St. Louis to Indianapolis. That could be a problem as far as flooding goes. And then the snowfall totals, again, all of these reds that you see, guys, these are snowfall totals that could be over 12 inches of rain. Or sorry, 12 inches of snow. It's an unbelievable amount of snow for April, but for portions of Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado, even close to Denver, that could be the case in the coming days. I am way out of time. I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. It really helps support the channel more than you may consider or may know, and I do appreciate that. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.